Oh, yeah.
What is...
That was loud.
I may be lightheaded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bow, bow. Oh, I get to do it with the music again. Makes my heart happy, dude. What can I say? What can I say?
What can you say?
Can't say nothing. Welcome to Smartly Uneducated, everybody.
I can say.
I'm Ben. I got to fix my camera. I just realized that I
Touch the cameras.
It's all over the place. Anyways, to my wonderful co-host.
My camera's probably messed up too. I can say
you're
onomatopoeia. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It is a wonderful day down here.
It's wonderful.
Deep heart of Texas. I spent my evening last night smoking cigars, drinking beers, and eating barbecue.
I'm going to switch it to me so I can
It
fix
was
my
a
camera while you're
wonderful,
talking.
wonderful evening.
Yeah.
Got to hang out with the family, got to do some stuff. It was good. It was all real nice and well and beautiful and lovely. And today I'm a little tired. But hey,
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. We have the Super Bowl today. Patriots versus the Seahawks. Who cares about that? Am I right?
Yeah, no one cares about
They're
that.
getting you drunk in the Coliseum, not paying
cares.
attention to anything going on in the real world. They're making sure that you are distracted by these sports and these fighters and these things so that you are unable to see what is truly happening
Yeah.
in front of your eyes.
Yeah, just like me fixing my stuff.
But
Yeah, dude.
with
Yeah,
that,
like this camera right here, right there. That guy. We'll throw it back over to you, dude. There you
They released another section of the Epstein files, and people don't give a shit. They
You
prove.
sound extra quiet right now.
Oh, sultry.
I think it's because you're not close to
Would
your
you say
microphone.
sultry? I sound that I sound sultry.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot better.
I don't want to be like that. I want to be like that here. I want to be quiet. You got to listen to me.
I'm gonna make a
Focus your
muffled.
attention on my ears, on my sound.
Yeah.
But hey, ultimately we're doing good around here. I hope y'all are doing well out there. It's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. We got some fun things happening going on in the world. Got some bad things happening in the world.
Yeah, dude. I love bad. Wait.
And that's
Love good things.
And that's usually how it goes. You have good with the bad, bad with the good. You can't have black without white. You can't have gray without both. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So love your family, take care of your family, and keep them close. That's ultimately the idea of what you have to do in this reality, in this world that we are living in that is chaos and uncertainty. But
Yeah, dude.
take a victory lap. Shall we just take
Victory
one
lap.
quick victory lap? You know what I'm saying?
That was me running.
Oh, gotcha.
Dude, it was fast lap.
One
dude.
quick victory lap. We have been talking about some of these things on this show for the better part of a
Ever.
decade.
Forever.
And a lot of them have just come true thanks to the most recent Epstein leaks.
Mhm.
They talked about a lot of things that we have discussed. A lot of things that we have discussed, and a lot of them have come true. Cloning, for instance, they proved that that's a real thing with those files. Market manipulations, proving that's true. Cannibalism, vampirism, that's true.
It's so true.
These elites are running rampant with Israeli money, just doing as they please with children. We figured out that's true. Despicable, horrible, disgusting. And ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, we didn't get him.
Yeah, dude. We didn't get him.
He's still alive.
He's still.
He
yeah,
was
he's still
playing
very alive.
Fortnite last week in Israel
My
and Rocket
God.
League 4 days ago.
Rocket.
He was. You can go look
his
it up.
bullshit, his account or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I heard about that.
me too.
I wonder
yeah.
if he'll accept my friend request. I could kick your ass in Rocket League, dude.
Fortnite came out with an official statement saying, you are able to change your account name to whatever you want and put yourself in any
Yeah.
location you want to be in. This guy made an account 5 years ago and then changed his name to Little Saint Jeff 1 because he saw that's what Jeffrey Epstein's account was, and it was funny to him. It is not funny.
There's nothing funny about it.
I don't know if it's true.
I don't know if it's true either, but you know, I'm here having a good time.
I'm under the impression that this guy's still alive. There have been photos coming out that have Jeffrey Epstein with long, flowing hair and a big beard, and
They're saying it's AI generated.
it looks just like him.
Yeah, I don't know about the credibility of those images or anything, but I will say this, is that whenever he supposedly died, right? Allegedly died, the image that someone got a picture of, and this is a real image, which shows his dead corpse showing a side profile view of his head and face, and you can see his ear, like it's clear as day. When you compare that ear and that profile of his face to other profile images of him, it's a completely different constructed ear. Like the way his ear canal is formed, it's cartilage that's molded. It's not something that would just change. It's not, you know what I mean? Like that is,
You don't just change it unless you get surgery.
yeah. So, and I know we already know there was no surgery that happened because that was the same ear he had before he died.
Yeah, and then there's also
Magically, it's different.
Also drone footage during
Yep.
the arrest of him just sort of standing there looking up into the sky.
And then there was that one, what was it? Facility or detention officer or someone who worked there, maybe it's part of the janitorial staff or something, where they said that like the day, like literally leading up to Epstein's death,
Mm-hmm.
there was basically like a transfer van or some form that arrived that was not scheduled, not on the books or anything like that. There was obviously a lot of weird shit that was going on leading up to his demise. I never believed he was dead.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
I thought I think we talked about it whenever it all happened. We were saying literally that next week when we were doing a podcast. We are just like, I don't buy it. I don't think he killed himself, and I don't.
No.
And not even just that he didn't kill himself. I was really pushing towards. I don't think that he was there at all.
Yeah,
I think that was fake.
I think he was there.
Oh, I'm saying like after the fact. I'm talking about. It wasn't like what the fudge was that?
Read your phone.
I don't want to read my phone.
I think that he was there. You know, I think that he was a part of the whole ordeal and everything that happened. But I do not believe that he actually ended up dying. And what does Boogie want anyway?
Oh. Thank you for that insight. Apparently there is a site we can go to, which is got everything
But Jmail.
.world.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the, which I forgot all about that.
Jmail.world is very fun.
Yeah, everything. So we will go to that here in a little bit for sure.
Have you been there yet?
No, I knew about it. I just had
Yeah,
not.
I sent it to you last week while we were all in the group chat.
Oh, that's right.
And so somebody took every single file and to take over the world. Yeah, so somebody copied every single file, every single photo, and put it into an actual Google. Oh, it's unsafe. Yeah, whatever.
I don't care.
Thank you,
Continue.
Microsoft Defender.
There we go. Hey, let me there. Stop being gay.
I like this one. From Cody Rudland, You are dead.
Anyways, we'll get to that here in just a minute, but here is I'm going to put the camera back on you.
So
here in just a
usually
moment.
we come in here and we do talk about news for the first little bit. There was a very groundbreaking study that happened just the other day. Japan has been able to put solar power panels into space in a huge rectangular monolith.
No shit.
And they take all the power from it and wirelessly send it down to Japan to power, to gain electricity.
Damn.
They were experimenting with it over the past.
Damn. I want that set. You got to bring that soundboard back in here, buddy. We can plumb it right into that, and then it will work. Damn.
They've been experimenting with it over the past year, and it finally worked last week.
Heck yeah.
And it is revolutionary in the terms of free electricity. You put up a giant solar panel in space and send the electricity back down to Earth. It is going to change a lot of things here in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Typically, whenever they come out with these new technologies, they're like, oh, it worked. Everyone's going to have electricity. Yeah, but not for like a long time.
If there's not going to be money made in it, you're never going to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, that's just the world we will
Well, they
live
can
in.
charge you for the electricity still.
And that's got nothing to do with capitalism. Everyone wants to blame that on capitalism. No, that's just the human condition.
That's just globalism,
that's
dude.
been history that's globalism.
That's the globalism, brother. They're coming to you. They're sucking down your baby's poop out of their intestines.
They're putting atrazine chemicals in the water and turning the freaking frogs gay. Sad part,
crap,
dude. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny. I'm sorry, but you know what? As much as I like to make fun of Alex Jones, dude's right every time. It's just he's comedically.
Maybe not
easy
every
to-
time.
I don't-
90% of the time.
I'd say like 99.
Really, you're gonna go that far, huh?
Oh yeah, because all the shit that he was saying, dude. If you go back and listen to all of his old stuff, every appearance he ever made on like JRE to like all the other times. Like not even just JRE. We're talking about other locations, his old platform, everything. All the stuff that everyone just wanted to call him an insane person about, and he's just propagandizing and like doing all this stuff to be insane and conspiracy theorist. Literally damn near everything has been proven true that he was saying.
Yeah.
I was like, I can understand 1 out of 10 things because you say enough shit, something's bound to be somewhat truthful about it. Like you can make up something based on something that's true. And eventually something might actually stick to the wall. You throw enough things, something's going to stick. You don't get a perfect batting record if it's all bullshit. Like, dude, he's got like one of the best fucking home run batting records out of everyone in the major league.
He's batting a 1.
You don't get that from just random, he's just making things up. It's like, no, you don't get that kind of average and be labeled as
Billy
someone
Bean would
full
be
of shit.
impressed. I don't know if you know who Billy
Yeah.
Bean is. That's the Moneyball guy.
Moneyball.
He'd be impressed by his batting average.
I like money. Money.
But yeah, so the Ohai-sama is the Ohai-sama program is designed to test whether harnessing solar power from space is technically feasible.
Mm-hmm.
The plan was to launch a 180 kilogram satellite equipped with PV panels into orbit 400 kilometers above Earth, where it constantly receives sunlight and then turns it into electricity and sends it back. And it worked. It's phenomenal. They have successfully tested wireless solar panel transmission on the ground and are now advancing aircraft-based tests. These tests will use PV panels with the same specifics as the satellites and aim to wirelessly transmit energy over distance 5 to 7 kilometers. Phenomenal stuff. More wireless radio wave, gamma radiation, 5G, brain-melting radio waves flying through the atmosphere.
Yeah. No shit.
Who are you typing to?
I said, thank you, Mr. Boogie.
Oh.
I do not like that sound, though. I wish that would go away. That's annoying, dude.
Bing! I don't know if everybody can hear the bling, but
I'm pretty sure they can because my desktop audio is right.
that's so sick.
Oh, hey, you know what? That's there. That's a cue for us to go.
We'll figure that out later, huh?
You know what? I'm just going to, every time that happens, I'm going to treat that like a successful prayer was heard by God.
Oh, lovely.
When that happens,
lovely.
dude,
An angel got his wings.
Oh, man. Every time.
America.
America. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so
Love that
that's a really interesting one. And the Olympics, the Winter Olympics are popping off.
Watch out for them dump trucks sledding through, guys.
Their skeleton illusion down the hill.
I was talking about all the shit
I know what you're talking about.
it's funny to me because that's what everyone's hyper focusing on. No,
America.
Oh, America. That's it. Thank you. You're welcome too, Jesus.
But the Winter Olympics are happening.
Mhm.
And there is a sport. I don't know if you know about this controversy that's going on. There's a sport, ski jumping. You know the sport where they go down this big hill, snow hill, and they go off this huge ramp and they try to fly as long as they can.
Yeah, yeah, and they like fork out their skis and stuff, and they're like leaning forward
And
while they're flying.
Now they're also forking out their penises.
What?
They inject their penises with hyaluronic acid.
What?
It's a dermal filler that makes their penis about 2 inches longer. Temporarily.
Oh hell yeah!
And it gives them an erection to use as like a spoiler as they fly through the air to gain a little bit extra distance.
Got any pictures we can look up of this?
You can go look at any ski jumper in the past 3 years and you can see they have raging hard-ons flying through the sky.
What? So what? Was the air like hit the top of the tip of the
so it's like this,
point?
right? And then you have the little like dingle hanging off.
And they use
it's like a spoiler and it makes them fly further.
Dude, that's a no, dude, that's a wind flap. That's a wing flap.
Yeah,
dude. They're using it aerodynamics.
It's like a foil on one of those surfboards.
You know what, dude? If they can do that, then your whole talk about using your junk to propel through space
is possible.
It's 100% real.
It's feasible, and they do it.
Yeah, dude. You don't have to worry about it being cold.
America. Yeah, that is very real. It is a very real thing. You can Google it.
Jazz. Hell yeah, dude. I love that name.
The World Anti-Doping Agency sent out a huge article about it. That's WADA for short, by the way. And they sent out a huge article about it, and they are testing all of these ski jumpers for hyaluronic acid in their system
Hmm.
because they want to make sure that their penises are nice and soft when they go jumping.
Soft or hard?
It's soft, dude. They need
But
to
it's
be,
longer though.
They need to be soft.
It's got that back drag.
Oh, man.
Yes, it is. Sir. Yes, it is.
It's the only way they could get a boner these days. They
Yeah,
pump so
dude.
much acid into their dicks.
Who needs Viagra? You got that stuff.
It's temporary too. It only lasts about 3 hours.
Oh, that's about 3 hours, dude. Yo, 3 hours in heaven is better than no minutes in heaven. Average minutes in
If
heaven.
you are
Come on.
injecting your
Come on.
penis with hyaluronic demiller acid,
Mhm.
make sure it doesn't last more than 4 hours. Go visit your doctor ASAP.
Yes, dude, Jazz is what's up.
Yeah, so it's been a controversy. They're all looking through it, and
Hey, yo, dude, it may be soft, but it's plump. What can we say? It's malleable.
I mean,
It's there.
I get it.
It's firm but
I-
soft.
Physics based, it makes sense.
Yeah, dude.
Reward ceremony, it's hilarious.
I got my medal, dude. No one's. They hanging it on this.
They hang it on the erection.
Said them bend over and they put the medal on their neck. They're just hanging it over their dick. Oh, sir, we need to. What if someone had an adverse reaction though?
Where it gets too big,
No, where instead of what if it ends up like just affecting their balls and not their dick?
it weighs them down.
Yeah, dude. Like next thing you know, it's like that was the shortest jump in history. He plummeted right off the ramp. That'd be funny,
It just,
dude. That's too much of a counterweight. Like, that's a nice set of boulders you got there.
that's the that's
My
the shot
God.
put. That's the Summer Olympics. That's wrong Olympics.
You see a pair of balls with like a little stick figure attached to them, just flying across. My God,
I thought that you'd find that very funny.
that's so good.
And now when you watch the ski jumping event during the Winter Olympics that goes on, which is happening right now, you can pull it up. It's in Italy, so it's at like
Mhm.
it's from like 3 a.m. our time in Texas to about like 5 p.m. our
Winter
time.
Olympics 2026.
Ski jumping. Here we go at noon.
Oh, dude. Yes.
So
Who won?
I mean, come on. The Japanese really need that help. I'm telling you, dog.
Oh, dude, they're injecting like 8 times the normal dose. Well, actually, if you think about proportionalities here, they're pretty short people to begin with, so it wouldn't take much of a change in the pants. You know what I mean? It's all about geometry here, man.
So stupid.
Geometry plays a big role, dude.
I told my wife she needs to join the bobsled team to get that dookie shooter fucking maxed out, man.
Well, what is that called again? The sledding that they're doing?
Bobsled, skeleton, luge. Those are the 3.
Is it bobsledding where it's bobsledding? I always think of Cool Runnings.
Yeah,
you know?
well, Jamaican we are.
or they have
bobsled
like
team.
3 people. I'm talking about where it's the individual person on a sled.
The luge,
That's what it's
where they
called.
lay on their back feet first, and then skeleton is head first.
Head first, the skeleton.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's making a lot of rounds on social media
Yes,
because
it
it's all
is.
hyper focusing on the giant badonks. It's like, well, dude,
on their dump trucks.
if you
dude.
think about it aerodynamically, it's
What's your favorite
you know.
terminology for describing a large bottom?
that ass?
Mine is dookie shooter. That's a big dookie shooter.
Problem is that, like, for instance,
or dookie cutter.
if I'm talking about my wife, I'm not gonna be like the dookie shooter because then it's like, well, that's the. I'm gonna immediately think of poop because he's dookie's at the front.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't like poop, but the badonk, you know, seat cushions,
That was
You know.
Ben. I'm so proud of you.
you know,
I'm so proud of you, Ben. Ben,
rear end bumpers.
I'm so proud of you.
you know,
I'm
what
so
are you
proud
proud
of
of
you.
me? What are you proud of me for?
You
What is it?
didn't turn this unbelievably sexual, and you didn't make it gay. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I'm back in the closet now, so nothing's gonna be gay from me.
That was like that was like seeing a alcoholic deciding not to have a beer on Tuesday morning. That was
What are you talking about? This because I got it out before the podcast. I did all the gay stuff before you showed up.
And I even brought the penis thing up because I was expecting you to make a really rude and crude joke, and you did it, and I'm very proud of you.
You're welcome. I do things. I do stuff. Where is my bar key?
So I was up at the farm yesterday, right? And we went to the local feed store to go get some feed for the chickens and the animals. And the lady who runs the place is the sweetest lady in the world. But they had They had all sorts of
Oh,
different
man.
dogs there for sale. They had all sorts of different puppies, and I had to box my wife.
What?
We squared up, dude. My wife and I, we threw hands at each other because she tried to buy the damn dogs.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no, we don't need a fourth dog in my
You know
house.
you want those dogs,
It
dude.
was blue heelers and other like German shepherds, and they were selling them for $300 a piece.
Whoa, German Shepherds.
And
I'd
I was
be
like,
tempted.
get this
I-
foul demon out of here.
I'd be so tempted
But I was also very tempted.
because of especially German Shepherds.
They were the most adorable things in the world,
and they were puppies.
and they were brand new puppies, maybe like 4 or 5 weeks old.
They're fresh out of the womb, dude.
Yeah,
they're still covered
they're
in goop.
still wet.
They got all the goop. Arc Raider style.
Some of them still had their eyes closed a little bit too. Yeah, they were adorable.
Oh, Jazzy Jazz said, every time I hear about the Special Olympics
The
now. I'm
Special
just-
Olympics?
Sorry, I don't know why I said Special Olympics. I think it's because I do find the Olympics to be kind of retarded half the time.
They're very boring.
But it's like every time I hear about the Olympics now, I'm just gonna think of needles and dicks.
Well, yeah, especially the ski jumpers.
Hey, think about it more like soft syringes, like the wide ones. You know what I mean?
Ooh, how big are the what gauge needle are they using? Are they going? Are they sounding themselves with it, or are they?
I'm not a fan of where this is going, but since we're here, urethral sounding does not sound like a good time.
And if we're talking about Olympics, let's not forget last Winter Olympics, whenever Donald Trump was our president, and the Canadians and the Americans were fighting or playing against each other.
They're fighting an intense battle.
They did fight a lot. And the Canadians, because we were playing in Canada, they booed the ever-living crap out of them. And they booed during the national anthem. They booed during everything.
It's okay. Their country sucks
And then the
anyway.
first 9 seconds of the match, there was 3 fights, and the Americans beat the hell out of 3 Canadians.
That's pretty fitting.
It's pretty easy to do, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh, sorry, we don't mean to do this. Boo, you suck there, mate. What happened to
What
me
was
just
that? What the fuck was that? And you know what? This is why they're booing you. But they don't want to throw hands anymore.
It's about time that you learn how to do this, buddy.
Why are you going into like an Irish or Scottish?
Like an
or
Irish
something?
Indian.
Yeah, I'm a little lost. Get back on your mooses and go away.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, dude.
They're what's plural?
We got
of
something
moose?
better than meese. Throw an extra S on the ends.
Mises.
Mooses. Look at them giant mooses.
But I'm
over
just
there,
so
dude.
happy that we're gonna get reparations. Donald Trump said it just last night. Conspiracy theorists are getting paid,
Dude, we have, you know, what really sucks is that when I say this sucks, it's more of everyone's talking about all these conspiracies now, but me and you have been talking about them for years and years and years
Ad nauseum.
ad nauseum, like, and all the stuff that's now proven to be true. Like, for instance, like the whole, military weapons that were used when they went down to Venezuela, which discombobulated people and all that crap. We've been talking about these weapons.
Havana syndrome.
Yeah, we've been talking about. We even shared blueprints of stuff from the 1950s that are declassified docs through the CIA's, stuff. Same with FBI archives, all that stuff. Because it all started in Project. I'm going to say it now because it goes in this order. Everyone says Project MK Ultra, but you're forgetting about the grandfather project that started the whole thing, which is Project Pandora, which was on the surface is staged as, it was a U.S. embassy that was getting hit with radio waves, because it was back in the Cold War in the 50s. But that's just on the surface. That's where they first started doing the microwave weapons testing and designing and all that stuff, because what the Russians were doing is they were using microwave frequencies to try to activate wireless microphones that were within the embassy that way they could hear what was going on, to wirelessly activate these microphones. This was in the early 50s. Well, that technology right there, that's where other scientists on our side, that's Project Pandora, that's why it got birthed. They were just like, whoa, they're doing something pretty wild over there. What can we do with that? Like, let's experiment. That's where they started making directed microwave energy weapons and frequency weapons. Like, for instance, the the headphones that people, which came out in 2008.
America.
Oh, America. But basically like for instance, you could take bone conduction headphones. Bone conduction headphones didn't become public for people to buy and wear until 2008. They had that exact same blueprint made in the 50s.
Mm-hmm. That was just smaller and
that
more
was
direct,
50
I
years
imagine.
ago, 50 years prior, over 50 years. It was like
Well,
58 years.
let us not forget that they also announced that the direct energy weapons are a very real thing and they cannot be stopped.
Yep. They announced that too. But I'm just saying, it all started with Project Pandora, which was the grandfather program to MK Ultra. MK Ultra is a whole bunch of stuff. But the thing is, there is aspects of MK Ultra that people don't talk about.
Yeah, and then it went into Project
It's more than
Bluebeam
just them putting drugs in the people and stuff. No, it had to do with different types of weaponry,
with
fear, using frequency,
propaganda,
and
mind
all
manipulation.
Yep, it was far. There's far more in depth than what the mainstream people and podcasters talk about, which drives me nuts because it's like, do you guys? What the fuck?
What are we then,
dude? No one listens to us, and that's the problem. See, it's kind of shitty in a way, but you know what? I mean, it doesn't matter. We do this for fun as a hobby, but you know what? We were the ones actually going in depth talking about shit, and people just ignore us. But yeah, dude, we're back in town.
What's up, Bubblicious? I see you.
Yeah, dude, we're back in town. We're here. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna stop derailing us. But yes, conspiracy theorists deserve reparations far more than anyone else.
You know what they're gonna give us?
Anyone else? Money.
They're not giving us money. They're giving us new conspiracies.
You know what, dude? Now that everything's coming true, we should just start making up some. You know?
Okay, I like that idea.
Like, I'm super successable.
That is not a conspiracy. That's just a lie.
Facts, dude. I can't even argue with that.
Conspiracy number one that I'm gonna bring to the table. Conspiracy number one that I'm going to bring to the table is February 18th through the 20th is the new Bretton Woods conference at Mar-a-Lago with the Trump family.
Yeah.
And if you know what the Bretton Woods conference is, have I talked about this on the show?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, it's where they change the money scheme and the money plan for the world and how everything runs. Right now, you have the SWIFT system where it's like in Australia, if you want to send money to India, I don't know why I decided to use this, but if you want to say from Australia to India, you got to go to
a scam center.
You got to go to banks in America to have them transfer your money in America to USD so it goes Australian money to American money, from American money to Indian rupees, and it's absolutely half-assed and takes about 6-7 days.
Yeah, it's wild.
The chat's going crazy today. Hey everybody, I'm so happy y'all can join us before the Super Bowl takes over your brain.
Yeah, dude, we don't watch.
What did Bubblicious say? I got a hot date today. I need to get me some of those ski jump wiener injections. They got them at the Walgreens, right?
Oh, hot damn, dude. Yeah, dude, it's right over the counter. You just got to go there, dude.
Where do you get that? Where do you even get hyaluronic acid?
Jazzy Jeff was just what was it? Jazzy Jess. Sound frequencies can F you up. That's why they changed the key that music is tuned to. Yes, they did.
Sound frequencies can also help you as well.
Yes,
they can also heal you in different ways. We've talked about that on several different occasions. I use it pretty much every single day in my household to sleep better, to meditate, to exercise with, to do anything. Like 432 hertz is amazing.
Well, they banned just to play on what he was saying. How they changed the key that music is tuned to. They banned using the healing frequency over the radio.
Yes, they did.
They did that back in, I think it was the 50s?
Yeah, they
60s, 50s?
They put it to where you are more upset. Oh, man.
No! He's heading to work. You're the greatest, Jazz.
All right, so
Jazz.
Hyaluronic acid
also call you Jazz.
Hyaluronic acid also comes in a lotion form, so
rub it in good.
Before your date tonight, Bubba, let's just go get yourself some of those lotion and pump yourself up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, pump it up.
You can also buy for $110 from TrumpRx.com.
That's tight. That's funny.
Have you been to that website yet?
No, I have not. I heard about it this morning.
TrumpRx.com is awesome.
Or no, it was yesterday.
The logo they have for it is badass.
That's awesome.
It's a gold eagle.
Fitting. Very fitting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jess knows what's up. She loves her frequencies, or I don't know who that is, but Jess is typically.
don't assume.
Jess is
How
typically a
dare you
woman's name.
assume Jazzy Jazz's pronouns?
Get out of here, you damn liberal.
Listen, if you're a dude, you're a dude. If you're a chick, you're a chick. I call you whatever. Oh, he's gonna call you whatever he wants.
Chicks with dicks, dicks with chicks, dude. You know what I'm saying?
They go together no matter what. Sometimes one gets inserted, one time they get rejected. It just depends on consent, right? I think that's how it goes.
I think that's something.
All I know
Those
is
are
that
all words,
my
for sure.
Ouija in a can starting to happen, dude.
You're Hillary in a can.
Yeah, my Hillary Clinton in a can starting to happen here. I got Hillary Clinton starting to come out of me a little bit. What?
It's so bubblicious,
God,
bro. If
my
they get it in a lotion for my schmeat, I'm gonna be 6 feet long by next month.
Dude, you know you want to do it. You gotta fucking get in there. Sponsored by the Olympics.
That's so good.
Oh.
That is so good.
You know, when I hear Olympics, I just think of all I instinctually start to hear is the lymphic system.
The band?
No, part of the human body, the human anatomy, dude. That's all that like goes through my head when I hear the Olympics. It's like, oh, lymphic system. I read. Hello,
I suppose
let's
so.
go, dude. Yeah. Anyways, Jazzy Jazz, you're cool.
The lymphic system. That's strange.
Same with you, Bubbles. Right, Bubbles?
Yeah.
Anyways,
they do sell it at Walgreens, by the way, Bubblicious. Go have fun.
but yes, the conspiracy theorists were right. We were the first. We're the greatest. We said it for a long time.
The best we are.
Don't you? I love your Donald Trump impression.
That
Please do
was,
it.
that was Yoda.
Listen,
that was Yoda.
Jazz is driving. Dick. All I know is, dude, is that is the facts. Dick or no dick?
That is the question,
dude. Yeah, dude.
That's fucking amazing.
You know,
That is brilliant. I love that
it's
so
wonderful. I will say,
much. Dick or no dick? That is the question.
all I
That's
know is
Yoda
that
again.
on social media, on our platform for Smartly Uneducated, on pretty much all of our sites, anytime I see anything where people are sharing pictures and they're like, put a post and they say, like, look at this beautiful woman, but you can blatantly see an Adam's apple or something that wildly indicates that they're a dude, regardless of how much makeup they put on or facial construction surgery they go through to make them look more feminine. I always put one comment every time. I always put, chick's a dude. That's all I ever do. I just put chick's a dude.
Wow, so brave to be gay.
Yeah, dude, it's super empowering. You know what's brave? You know what's brave? Getting up and going to work every day
You know
and
what's
taking
brave?
care of your own personal shit.
Yeah, you know what's brave?
That's brave.
Keeping to yourself and
Yeah.
doing your own thing. Like,
You know what's also brave? I don't know. I interrupted you and then I felt bad. So I stopped. Sorry, my bad. What's also brave? Tell me.
What it's also brave is no longer wearing shoes when using the bathroom in public facilities.
Hell yeah. Dude.
That is very
that's
brave, dude.
You know what else is also super brave? Not
Yeah.
wearing a mask in public.
That's not brave.
You know also is brave? I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know what's brave? Waking up at 3 a.m. to the sound of a car alarm going off, realizing you're sleeping with your keys in your pocket, and scaring the crap out of yourself.
That's so brave.
I did that.
Sorry, I was about to do the brave chant, but it doesn't matter.
What's the brave chant?
I don't know, dude. I'm talking on my asshole. Anyways, these emails.
Dude, these energy drinks have got me flying. I went and got me
These
a
emails.
ranch fuel, sponsored today by nobody because they don't like us.
No, dude, it's sponsored by the Olympics. What was the name of that chemical that they're pumping into their
Hyaluronic acid?
That's a mouthful.
No, it's not.
Like that junk's gonna be. Watch out.
Boo.
Yep,
this guy stinks.
You wanted me to make gay jokes, so there
I
you go.
didn't want that. I was very proud of you for not doing it.
So these emails on jmail.world.
I'm about
I don't
to
even
buy
know
this
where to
hyaluronic
be.
acid,
I don't even
bro.
know where to begin
You
with
can get it
these.
in powdered form and make your own capsules. I'm about to do this.
I think I'm going to go through and look for all the Bill Gates emails because I despise Bill Gates. I despised Bill Gates before it was cool. You want to know why? I hated him for making a shitty-ass operating system.
Oh, yeah. Microsoft's not good.
I was the only 8-year-old in my class in elementary school who would openly say, when we went to computer class, right, and we were having to do the typing and stuff back in the olden days, because I was the only one who I could identify the chipset inside the computer, because my brother used to force it upon me. He's like 9 years older than me, and he would just force upon me learning computers.
This nerd over here.
Yeah, and he made me, I'd have to go through every single component within the PC tower of what it was, what its purpose was, all these things. And I can tell you right now, we'd be on there, and I remember one day in class, our teacher was just like, and this is, we have all these brand new computers to use now, blah, blah, blah. Look, they have Windows 97. And I was like, how dare you? Windows 97 is poop. It was horrible, dude. And I used to talk about how Bill Gates stole the idea from someone else, actually. He stole someone else's work. Because that's true, too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the conspiracy reparations on that? Because that's a proven fact.
And I've been talking about that one for 35 years now.
Bill Gates, not only did he not actually invent Microsoft, that operating system, he went and took someone else's work and then manipulated it and made it worse.
Well, same thing with Elon and PayPal.
That's what he did. Fuck that guy. And he's trying to make carbon butter.
Carbon butter's horrific.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Why do you have a guy who can't make a proper operating system fucking with vaccines? You think he's going to do that right? Come on.
Just about to bring that up. Why is a tech billionaire who made money off of technology making medicine? What is this? Why would anybody allow a tech billionaire to make medicine? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know, it is nuts.
I mean, if Elon was like, yeah, I made a vaccine, it'd be like, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm not taking that. You're out of your fucking mind.
Hey, I'm a tech billionaire, and I made a rocket to get you to Mars. I'm jumping in.
And if Jeff Bezos was like, yeah, and I also made dick pill enlargers, I'm not taking that.
Yeah.
It's going to blow your shit up. You ever seen Blue Origin?
Well, I don't know, man. He went from being a string-bring bald guy to a more fit bald guy, so there might be.
Oh, here's a new conspiracy for
stuff,
you. Jeff Bezos died, and that's a clone.
Dude, this clone's way cooler.
He has a beard now.
So jacked.
He wasn't able to grow a beard for like his entire life. Now he has a beard.
Dude, getting on fucking horse tranquilizers will do that to you.
Yes, they will. doing a little jujitsu.
Bull testosterone, moose testosterone, you name it. He's just taking testosterone from random shit.
And doing a little bit of jujitsu, and I'm not talking about the martial arts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, F Bill Gates. I like Jazzy Jazz.
Me too. I don't know who you are, Jazzy Jazz, but you are one of my new favorites.
Fuck Bill Gates.
Come back every week. We're always here.
Yes, we're always here.
Well,
usually we're here on Fridays. Friday nights is normally when we're doing this. Usually around 6 or 7 o'clock, typically.
Put us up at your local bar. Put us on the TV.
Yeah, we'll come and do a live podcast wherever you are. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Come on, dude. We got this.
Wherever
you are.
They're in the Ukraine battlefront.
Dude, I go there in a heartbeat. You kidding me?
Welcome to Smartly Uneducated. We're in the middle of the front lines.
See, that's more accurate. Because, all these other people are like, I'm a journalist. I went into a war zone. I'm like, yeah, you hid inside like 10 rows back from the actual action. I'm willing to go sit up there even without a gun and just sit there and talk about conspiracies.
Here comes the bees. Oh,
we all know Ukraine was an orchestrated event. This is how they're covering up for their labs here, where they do fucking weird genetic mutations and clonings.
That's also a huge conspiracy about that place.
But it's a fact. They actually have labs there.
Yes, they do.
It's funny that it's all getting destroyed over there. Been getting destroyed, especially where those labs were. Those were one of the first places to get destroyed.
Yep.
Fun fact.
Hey, Epstein file died. Epstein died. Let's now blow up all of his cloning manufacturer locations because he was in talk with Volodymyr Zelensky for.
I thought you were about to say Voldemort, and I was like,
his name is Voldemir.
Like the powerful dark wizard.
His name is Voldemir, dude.
I think Harry Potter's a series about real life, and they just rechanged the name of the characters. I wonder who Harry Potter's supposed to be.
Okay, that's how I feel about Hunger Games.
Are you Harry Potter? You're wearing glasses.
I used to be called Harry Potter growing up. I have a scar on my forehead right where his is.
I have one right here.
Yeah, I got him right up here.
I'm gonna start calling you Harry Plopper. Because you're plopping down in that seat all the time, dude.
Yeah, I'm plopping down Harry bombs in the toilet too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Anyways, conspiracy reparations. When we get paid.
Well, Trump said whenever you file your taxes.
No, God damn it. I don't want to file taxes. That needs to go away.
I'm doing mine on the 12th.
I'm never doing mine.
Oh, really?
Fuck them. Taxation is theft.
I'm
just kidding. I didn't say that. Don't send a fucking wet team to my house in the middle of the night.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Don't get me wet, dude.
No. I
I'm
thought-
getting myself
I
wet.
thought you were going to do the Mexican racial slur. The funny word. Don't bring the wet.
Oh my god.
They're going to get me.
I have Mexican friends we're allowed to say it.
I didn't say nothing bad.
I didn't say anything. It was all you.
It was implied.
Yeah, possession's 9/10 the law. Implication isn't. Well, I mean, kind of. Depends on how the public opinion goes.
Did I tell you when I got in my car
Mhm.
crash, it was with an illegal immigrant who was driving?
How'd that work?
Well, they are back in Argentina.
What? You didn't tell me about this. Please fill me in so people can see my.
You put the
general
camera on
reaction.
yourself.
Yeah, I
gotcha.
want to see the reaction.
Yeah, so I got in a car crash going about 50 miles per hour, slammed into the side of them. My lawyer said they were an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
And I have contacted ICE. And I said, oh, shit.
We all know Evan's the one who actually did that. He went over there and he was just like, what's the phone number for ICE? He's Googling that shit.
Yeah, my lawyer was like, yeah, I have contacted immigrations and ICE to do what we have to do to make everything right. I was
No
like,
shit.
yeah, bro. I got one. I got one.
Oh, that's so good. That's funny. I think that's hilarious. Now they just need to do something about the anyone, because I used to be a truck driver, so it's like for a long time, and seeing people who are illegally driving.
Oh, it's horrifying.
These are fucking tanks.
California is the worst
And
for it.
The worst part is that I've run into drivers in the past a long time ago, because I drove for over a decade, and I can say this: I have run into people who are obviously immigrants, and they had faked bullshit to where they were able to get into a truck, or they're working for some like third party fucking LLC under another LLC, in someone else's truck that's owned by 3 other LLCs through like, you just follow the trail, and it's like a no-name fucking hole in the wall, trucking service. And I've run into them at truck stops. I've run into them at other hubs, like distribution centers. And the worst part is, out of all the ones that I ran into, there was, it was a split between 3 different races. You had people from like essentially like Nigeria. I don't know what actual little country over there in that area. I'll just say Nigeria for conversation's sake. So they're darker than midnight. And then you had people from India who barely spoke, like it was like you couldn't even have a conversation with them, like a basic conversation in English. And then you would have, Mexicans, who did not have a proper. None of them had a CDL, and it was obvious. The worst part is that like I would witness this. I even went and reported a couple times, like there locally, like saying like, "Yo, we need to get like DOT or state trooper or somebody," because this is right at the time when state troopers gained the authority of DOT. And I was like, "We need to get someone over. They're going to kill someone," because I would watch them drive down wrong ways because they couldn't read English. Like all that shit, even like not being able to turn on the headlights of the truck, couldn't figure out where the headlight switch was, or even how to properly build air in their system. And they were, trying to drive off without the air properly being built. And dude, I witnessed that numerous fucking times. Now, not all the time. It's gotten worse over the years. Luckily, I'm not in that industry anymore, but I'm just telling you right now, I witnessed that shit, and I was just like, you're going to kill someone. And
They
have
a
time,
lot.
most of the time they do. They end up causing some horrible thing that could have been avoided, where someone's family was murdered from getting ran over like a fucking pancake. It's pretty fucking sad.
Like a cartoon pancake?
Imagine a soda can that's empty, and you it wouldn't be empty. There's people in that car. So imagine
a
full-size soda can, and you just put it behind the wheel of your tire of your car, and then reverse over it. That's exactly. You know what I mean?
And the cans
and
of
then
skin?
the soda represents the people's fluids. And yeah.
Gross.
Well, I mean, realism, dude. Maybe if you shove some pancakes down, pancake batter, yeah, with some red dye.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
We got stuff going on here. What does that say? That's how they stole Guy Ferrari.
Guy Ferrari.
Old truck of tequila. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. Back to you, Bill. And he's aggressively typing.
So, thieves stole 24,000 bottles of Guy Fieri's tequila in a highway heist back in 2025. That's a lot of tequila.
It's my kind of a tequila right there. The stolen kind. Dude, I can't drink tequila. Speaking of reparations,
That's crazy. I didn't know that
Conspiracies.
happened.
yeah, so where are you with all this? Like, because I know they're going to keep dumping more stuff. But the thing is, what's going to change out of it? I don't think anything's going to happen.
Well, I mean,
Maybe something will happen. I don't know. But
so nothing's going to happen. You know why nothing will happen? Because they released the email. They released his actual email with the passwords. Every single email he had open, may it be jevacation@gmail.com. They doxed every email and the passwords so that humans like us, regular people, can go log into it.
Mhm.
And then they're in there emailing themselves via this email, and now the evidence is compromised. So nothing's going to come of it now because the FBI can be like, we can't use this. Citizens have got in here and compromised this. So that now all his emails is tampered evidence, and you can't use it in a court of law.
how convenient.
Isn't that obnoxious?
Yeah. I can tell you right now, I will say this. Because there was already a mess up on the previous one
Mm-hmm.
where the redacted sections were not truly redacted.
You can just copy and paste it into your
Yes.
notebook.
I think that was intentional.
Yep.
I think someone did that intentional because they wanted people to be able to read the truth,
Mm-hmm.
and they were being told not to. I think that was intentional. I believe that, and for in a positive way of transparency and being a whistleblower in that regard. These emails and the fact that all the passwords came with it, all this stuff, I think that was intentional to sabotage any form of evidence that they could use to pursue people.
Yes, 100%. They allowed the American people or the world people to sabotage the entire investigation without any sort of indication for somebody to do it. It was
Yep.
free will ruining evidence.
Yep.
And it sucks.
Does suck.
There's all sorts of people on there, heads of state, people who are quitting their CEO businesses because they were affiliated with it. The Chuck E. Cheese CEO quit his job because he was on the list and in the emails dozens and dozens of times.
Yeah, and he runs a place for kids. How convenient.
Exactly.
You know, there's a fun fact. I don't think did we ever talk about it? I think we may have mentioned Chuck E. Cheese on an old, I'm talking about before we did Smartly Uneducated. We had a previous platform that long
You talk about it all the time.
I know. I say that because we had stuff we talked about in there that was heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
And we should probably try to revisit some of those topics. But at one point in time, I want to say that I think it was when me and you first kind of started tackling in the human trafficking topic about children to adults. It didn't matter. It's just human trafficking in general. And we were listing organizations that there wasn't like 100% provable evidence of it, but the numbers weren't fully lying on. And if you looked at, and I know Chuck E. Cheese was one of them, and I want to say that we talked about this a long time ago, but it was brief. But basically, like, we were looking at, statistics and analytic reports showing the numbers of where children and people go missing.
Yeah.
And within businesses and franchises, Chuck E. Cheese was one of the pretty high up on the list. I remember that. So that's pretty fucking convenient.
Not to mention they found like heroin needles in the ball pits back in like the
they
early
say
2000s.
heroin. What if it wasn't heroin?
Exactly. What if it's just tranquilizer to knock the kid out to take him away?
Yeah, because a lot of the time, I don't know if you people know this or not, but when someone says, "Hey, we found heroin needles," that's actually a default language that terminology people throw out there. Like all the news medias will say heroin needles. When if you look at the toxicology reports, which is under FOIA, you can go and pull those. You find out there wasn't heroin in those things. It was other chemicals that I've never fucking heard of. So it's just like makes you wonder. It's like, well, was it really heroin? Because I didn't see any reports on it.
Highly doubt it.
I doubt it too.
But yeah,
Well, we all know those ball pits were a portal to another fucking dimension.
it's the Stargate, dude.
No, Hillary Clinton's backyard. Wait.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
No, I don't. But the Ouija board's coming out.
Did you see that
you know?
they have to testify in front of Congress,
Yep, I did.
and that they tried to say no to it and left the country, and then they got extradited back? And they said, no, you have
Or
to
they
do
actually
this.
extradited? I didn't see
No,
it,
they
but
weren't actually
I
extradited.
hope they
but
were. That'd be
that was
cool.
like the terminology they used. They was like forced back into
The
the
one that
country.
she comes out of me every once in a while because of fucking Ouija board here. Ouija in a can. She's trying to speak her piece.
Is that
before
what
she gets...
Guinness is French for? It's a French beer, right?
Oh my God. It's the greatest Irish beer ever made, sir.
Oh, so Guinness is Irish for Ouija.
Yes. More of if you're one of the true bloodlines, you become affected and you can be a mouthpiece for somebody else.
If you're a true bloodline,
Yes.
If you're a true Aryan Irish man,
Dude, my family's last name, they have a whole fucking like village or like a little township or whatever they call it over in Ireland that where I got a true bloodline there somehow.
a butt line,
Dude, that's a butt line. Oh, and you know what? The other thing about the Epstein stuff is that the children, like, they're talking about like, kids, young women getting knocked up, and then those babies just disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that I don't know. They're gonna do all these info dumps. They're gonna do these file dumps, whatever. But the question is anything going to really come of this?
No.
And I don't think there is, unless by some chance there is. I don't know. I hope something comes of this. We got something. Oh yeah, bowling alleys. Why do they always look the same? Never change. Never change. I mean, it's true, but why does a car always look like a car? Because it's functional.
Why does water look like
Not newer cars. They suck. I'm just kidding. Why does water look like water? No. No, he's got a point because bowling alleys are kind of weird.
It's
There's
like
a whole thing with bowling alleys.
It's like one of those backroom scenarios. It's like a liminal space where they stay the same for 30, 40 years until they get torn down and rebuilt to look very similar.
Yeah, it never really adds up sometimes, especially like with the newer machinery that they use. Like where if you were to throw a bowling ball, down the lane and it goes into the, into the back where it gets put into the conveyor and it gets brought back to the front. If you ever walk back there and see how all that mechanical stuff is put together, because there's like a little walkway back there where you can go in and do maintenance, all that crap. It's almost exactly the fucking same as it always was. And it's like, technology is advanced. I know that they're using, like, we already know that there's more modern tech out there.
But what's the
ways.
conspiracy around there, or the thought around
There's
there?
a lot of fucking places for things to disappear in the
Correct.
back there, which is really fucking weird.
Yes.
And it's just like, well, why is this one random room nook like this weird? It's almost like a laundry chute, right?
You can bowl a ball.
Like, why
Would you
is
bowl
that?
a baby? Yeah, you wouldn't download a car, would you?
You wouldn't poop in an officer's hat, would you? Oh my God.
Imagine they're just
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna say bowling with babies and the baby never comes back.
Is it a crackhead baby?
Well, hold on.
What if his medicine's at the end of the aisle,
That's where its methadone is.
That's where his methadone is, dude. Just roll him down there. His head is swollen and inflated right now.
It's a goo goo gaga.
You even think about it. Technically, you could bowl a baby because their heads are way bigger than their bodies. You know what I mean? Like,
it'd be more like playing badminton, where the front of it, it'd be front side heavy. It'd be more like sliding in.
what are you doing? Playing badminton with a baby, dude? Life doesn't get better than this.
That's some rich people. That's some Epstein shit right there.
Well, I mean, they would get the adrenochrome out of him first.
Well, yeah, they would eat the fecal
That's why it
matter
can glide through the air so easy. It's already been drained.
Oh, did you see that they were eating the fecal matter?
What?
Yeah, there's reports that Bill Clinton would pull out the intestines and suck on them like straws to get the fecal matter out of it. Fecal matter? Fecal matter.
Yeah, and Jazz, you are correct. Like, draw kids in or whatnot. To draw kids.
Family plays like that are horrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Main Event, Pin Stack.
Yeah.
Those ball pit places.
Yeah, and then there's like places like, I forgot the name of it, but it's like a giant jungle gym inside.
Adventure Zone, dude.
Yeah,
That shit was popping in the 90s, my guy. Yeah. I love those places.
The 90s, different day, man. No one, you didn't know you were about to get kidnapped or tranquilized, but you were there to play some badass arcade games, play some fun games with your family. You didn't know your family was secretly selling you for about $250,000 fucking dollars. But you know what? We're not here to talk about that. You made it through. You're one of the fortunate ones.
You survived the games.
Listen, my entire family was involved in it. Shut up, Hillary.
Wait a minute.
My God.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, Hillary couldn't like take over every once in a while. She talks like this all the fucking time.
The Hunger Games, right?
This is how
I
Hillary
mentioned that
Clinton really
briefly
talks.
earlier, right? That I think the Hunger Games is like a huge whistleblowing scenario. I know.
I'm sorry, I just saw.
You need the baby retriever. Those ones come back.
Yeah, dude. That's good. Anyways, continue.
I think I've mentioned it before on the
Hunger
show.
Games, yeah.
But I recently watched most of them.
For the first time.
No, second time. But
Could have just said yes.
But
But
it was
okay.
long ago when I watched it for the first time, and I was like, "Ooh, Cat Piss Everdeen, she's funny."
Cap. Wow.
Hey, Jennifer Lawrence is hot. Cat Piss Everdeen, let's go.
You were saying you want to pee on her?
No, she smells like it.
No, she just smells like cat piss, dude.
But
Oh my God.
those movies are really indication of like the fake media and the fake celebrities that everybody idolizes. Meanwhile, they are stealing children away to go to an island to battle it out. It is literally like what we're watching in today's society happen on a regular basis, and they're calling it out in front of everyone's eyes. It's like, look at the celebrity, Snoop Dogg. He's murdered people, raped people, and now he's the front runner for the Olympic commentary and for other commentary across the world.
Mm-hmm.
But people idolize him because he's rich and funny and black. And same concept with the Hunger Games. You have Katniss Everdeen, who is a nobody who was murdering people in the games, and then she becomes a famous celebrity, and she's like, "This shit sucks," and like talks about it. I guess it's more like Nicki Minaj, because she's now going and whistleblowing on how the media society and celebrities are actually happening.
You know, what's funny is that I said this back in, I think it was like when Trump first ran for president. So 2016, it was that term or whatnot. When all the celebrities, like, they were really trying to not let Trump win that first time. And he's going against Hillary. All these celebrities came out and were like back. Of course they were, you know, because they're getting paid to do it. You know,
Still are.
and paid and forced to do it too. Some of them have a weird binding contract because they sold a lot of parts of themselves.
They sold their soul to the
Yeah.
devil,
Yeah, soul,
quite literally in a lot of cases.
ectoplasm. You call them whatever you want, but they sold it.
But quite literally.
Yeah, literally. But the thing is that, like, they came out to speak out, you know, like support Trump, you know, support Hillary. Nicki Minaj was the only one saying based ass shit, even back then. And I said it back then. It was like 2015. I remember I was telling my coworkers back in the day. I was like, yeah, I have a feeling this chick is far more based than anyone else because she's not jumping on the bandwagon. She's not speaking. At the time, she wasn't like, oh, pro Trump. She wasn't doing any of that. She just randomly was like, just making really based fucking comments about shit.
Oh, speaking of celebrities, do you know?
Yeah, I was like, I called it, dude. I knew it. I was like, she's based as fuck.
Do you know who Billie Eilish is?
She's a fucking retard.
She's
I
an
know
absolute retard.
I love the stolen lamb bullshit.
too.
She's such a fucking idiot.
And then she donated $1 million to ICE and said she was wrong, that they need to be completely funded.
Wait. The left better cancel her.
I
She
know.
donated to the bad guy.
Yeah, she's like, I'm sorry, I was way wrong.
Did she really donate
She
$1 million?
sure did. Public apology.
You letting know you. What a fucking retard. Yeah, I don't care. She's an idiot. Anyone who listens to any kind of music or celebrity or us, we're not a celebrity or or famous or anything, but we are a random voice on the internet. So even take what we say with a grain of salt and go research for yourself. We say that every time. Always be objective, even with yourself and your own opinions. So yeah, what was that? Oh, so I'm gonna read that. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, jazzy jazz. So I randomly got a
Gross, don't do that.
notification. Jazzy jazz. All right. Says I randomly got a notification of your live. I was confused as to why. I don't remember y'all. As soon as you started talking conspiracy, I thought, I checked. I'm subbed already. Yeah, goddamn right you already. That's called MK Ultra, motherfucker. We came in there without you knowing.
And if you've made it this
We were
far,
implanted.
if you've made it this far on the show, please make sure you like the live stream, leave a comment. It really does help us. We don't get paid to do this. We have no sponsors, no nothing. We do this for the love of the game, for the hate of the government, and for the hate of the world.
I mean, Jazz said some interesting things here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Says, happy to be here, but I don't like Nikki. No matter what truth you speak, you are with PDF files. And fight to protect him and your PDF brother. God damn, they're document formats. Holy shit. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
That's the
I know why they do.
Yeah.
I totally know why. But I think it's funny because people use that as the play on to.
I do it all the time now.
Yeah, same here. But I just think it's funny because I go, oh god damn, they're a documented format, document format. Well, right. But no, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna look into that because I don't know that for some of that stuff in there. But you know what? I am gonna look into that. Yes, Billy's house is on Native American reservation.
Who's Billy?
Eyelash.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it is.
Billy
it is.
Eyelash.
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, I wonder if Billy is short for William.
It's William Eyelash.
He goes by Billy because we all know that chick's got a dick.
I mean, we talked about it
wearing all the
earlier,
baggy clothes, dude. She can get all the boob implants she wants and all that crap and the facial construction surgery, but ain't gonna hide that twig behind down there. You know what I mean? That's why she wears all the baggy clothes.
That's why she's buying hyaluronic acid every day.
Inject.
Rub
But
the
yeah,
lotion on. Rub
no,
the
that's
lotion
fair.
on.
You don't have to like Nikki. I wasn't saying that I liked Nikki. I was just saying she was based.
Don't
to
worry,
some degree.
Jess. We are already flagged a million times. It's okay. You could get us flagged again.
Dude, our shit gets removed. We have episodes that we've done. Like we did one on DARPA,
Yeah, we got
And we
cease
went-
and desist.
and we actually they removed it. And they said that you normally get like 3 strikes on YouTube. They said if like pretty much like
Willie Lash.
we're gonna get rid of you completely. Like you're gonna lose your channel, everything. All because we did an episode on DARPA, and we were actually talking, and which was all public information. It wasn't like we were making shit up. We were sharing the screen live. We were on the public site.
Bubblicious just
Oh, yeah.
said Leon Black, who owns Shutterfly, which operates a
Mhm.
subsidiary company called LifeTouch, that is the nation's #1 company that goes to schools to take school pictures for kids. Leon Black was in the Epstein files. I mean, dude, this thing goes way too deep.
That's what she said.
That was a bad timing.
And they
that
said-
was a bad timing.
Wait, that's the best time. The worst time is always the best
We
time.
were talking about children in the Epstein file, and then you talked about.
I mean, I'm sure there's documentation of Ghislaine saying that somewhere.
You guarantee it.
And then that's what she said is for reals.
You can guarantee that's what the kids said.
Oh, come
my.
on. Come on, bubbies. Come on. You got to grow up a little bit. Look, you got Evan just wiggling down there in the corner. He's leaning down to check for his penis pump.
Oh my God. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We have peaked in
why
comedy
is it
today.
that we were having such a great time?
We have peaked in comedy today, ladies and gentlemen. There's nowhere else for us to go.
Yeah.
All right.
No. Jazzy Jazz. I'm going to look into the PDF documents you're talking about.
PDF files?
The documents.
The PDF files.
Yeah, the documents. Yeah. I'm going to look into that. I actually didn't know a couple of those little details, so I'm going to go verify. But, yeah, that's actually kind of cool to hear about. Not cool as in if it's true. That would suck.
Why is the camera on me while I'm like searching?
Oh,
things?
my bad. I'm really bad about that control, but I'm going to look into it. However, I will say this. Glad you're here. There we go. I said it. Anyways, back to conspiracy reparations.
There, I said it. And
Yep.
let me finish my little ad read here. Thank you.
We are brought to you by not Epstein's Island.
Thank you, Dustin Beck and David Southerner, for the use of our theme song in the intro and the outro. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this to everybody. Make sure you play it at the gay bar that you go to on the loudspeakers. Make sure you share it to everybody, your mother, your father. Force your grandma to listen to it. Make sure you share it around, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this, and we love doing this for you guys. It really brings us a lot of joy and happiness to bring a little bit of education to you.
Yep.
Granted, we do it in a really weird manner, in a very goofy way, but it is something we really, really enjoy doing. So thank you all for listening. We're still going, but thank you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you never know, Jazz. What if those charges were thrown on her family as a way of them saying, hey, if you don't play ball with us, we're going to ruin you and your family.
That's exactly
and
right.
They did that.
Blackmail, dude.
That's entirely, I mean, she didn't go with the ball. What if that's how they exist? Who knows?
It's just, well,
But I'm going to look into it, though.
Well, we already know they blackmail every celebrity for whatever reason
and
they
that,
can possibly
I'm
think
not
of.
saying that to defend anything if it turns out to be
No, I
100%
know
true.
nothing about this woman other than she makes very sexual music.
Yes.
That's all I know.
And she's too wide to sit down in a chair.
And she's from Trinidad.
Mexico.
I guess I know 2 things about her.
I don't know where. Wait, what? Trinidad, Mexico? What's going on here? That's not a place.
Trinidad is definitely a place.
I said Trinidad, Mexico is not a place. We should make it a place, though. Anyways,
Trinidad is in the Caribbean.
I don't trust her anymore.
It is just north of Venezuela. So she's a Venezuelan.
Oh my!
It's near.
God.
It's near the Pirate Bay.
The truth has come full circle. What did we just do in Venezuela? We went down there and kicked fucking ass with weapons that people weren't fucking prepared for down there.
Maduro. We Maduro'd his ass in Maduro's palace. We Maduro'd it up, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, brought to you by Penis Shots. That's rock.
This episode's brought to you by hyaluronic acid shots into your pee hole.
Yes, dude.
Get it big for 3 hours.
Are you an alcoholic? Do you like shots? Try hyaluronic acid.
Are you a ski jumper and you want to go further?
You don't even
now in lotion form.
If you want to go further, just adds 2 inches to that length and about 1/4 inch circumference radius. Not only is it longer, it's more plump too.
I have the best hyaluronic acid.
So
I use it on my hands. My little hands are now big hands. I have the biggest unit. I use hyaluronic acid on
I've talked to many people about it. They all agree.
And Epstein's Island, they told me it was the biggest.
Holy shit. I will say this. Everyone's trying to say that this new file dump, they're saying that, now this is, proving that Trump was doing some. I'm not seeing that yet. I haven't seen anything that's saying that 100% yet. So I don't know. It's probably just more propaganda bullshit. People trying to twist stories and headlines and narratives and all that crap. But I haven't seen anything that makes that.
I mean, there's a document on there that said that Trump assassinated a Mossad agent on the island.
That's fucking tight.
And that he was.
That's because Trump was really the secret agent.
And that he was like mutilating children and doing really heinous
there
things.
is?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I haven't gone through everything yet.
I don't know if they're true. I don't know if the Bill Gates ones are true. I don't know if any of them are true because you can easily just type into AI. Can you make a Jeffrey Epstein like email release saying this? And they can.
Well, Bill Gates' wife already spoke out.
Oh well, this is very true.
Bill Gates' wife already spoke out, and she was saying like, "Get his ass."
No, so what I'm mostly getting at, I'm not trying to like cover up for the president, but there's a lot of things that can be taken out of context, a lot of things that can be misinterpreted,
misconstrued.
Mostly because Jeffrey Epstein was an absolute degenerate and awful human. Yep. I mean, you can see his Call of Duty World at War YouTube videos where he is just screaming the N-word at children. And his gamer tag on Call of Duty was the CP Gooner. And he was going fucking berserk on these children for like 30 minutes. It was insane to watch.
Child pedophile gooner?
Yes.
That's what it stands for, right?
That's exactly what it stands for.
Gross.
So CP in that culture stands for child pornographer.
Oh.
Pornography.
Is it like autophagy?
What? No.
Tom.
Well, he definitely is one of those, but
yeah, he kind of is, yeah. But no, the emails, I don't even know where to start with the emails though. On like the Gmail .world. In fact, I'll just share the screen real quick. So this is it. Like I got it up right here.
What is that comment you just don't read it? Don't read that comment, Ben. Don't read it to the public. Just keep it to yourself.
But I want to. He put it in the chat. You can't. It's like a phone when it rings, dude. Why'd you answer the phone? It was ringing. Should I? You know what? I'll read it.
Okay.
I'll go for it. I'm gonna go for gold. Just like the Olympics, dude. Guys! ! I missed when I was injecting the acid and shot it into my testicles. They swelled up to a couple of soft balls. I tried taking a poop and did a courtesy flush, and they got paper water into a toilet bowl. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. It involved a pull and a booty hole. That rhymed.
Pole in a booty hole?
Hole, hole.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2 and 2 always go together, dude.
I told you not to read it.
Well, I did. I kind of edited it.
You did. You made it nice.
Yeah, I said testicles. That's better.
Oh, well, you read the pole in the booty hole thing from Jazzy Jess down there.
I was talking about up here.
Oh.
Bubblicious.
Anyway, we're not on the camera. You have the emails up.
I know. I've got
what
Bill
are we doing
Gates.
here? What are we doing
Sorry,
here?
so I went and clicked on.
At this point, I think most people have seen these.
Well, you never know, man. Some people just don't.
Finally, Ben got it up. Oh my god!
Hell yeah, dude! That's what happened, dude. I finally had it.
I like the chat today. Hey, everybody. Maybe we need to do Sundays more often.
Yeah, dude. I love that no one's at church right now.
That's our fans, homie.
That's awesome. God has plenty of money. So
sorry. Jeffrey Epstein. Look at the second one.
Dude, there's a bazillion of them.
I guess I won't be able to run for office for a while. The Forbes 400 list is now over $3 trillion in wealth that will be transferred. Obama will try to void the step up. It won't pass this time, but more of an impetus for some. My man was trying to run for office.
Whoa. What is I forgot what was this last E stand Enterprise?
It's Jeffrey Ezekiel Epstein.
No, okay, so it's like it is. Oh, it's just saying.
I don't know what his middle name is.
Contained in the communications confidential. It's like a. Oh, there's an email right here.
That's his email. That's his,
oh, it's the same one.
It's JEE Vacation. Jeffrey Epstein, whatever his middle name is, Vacation.
Did he type this himself?
Yeah,
that's retarded.
I know.
That's dumb. But somehow it still worked.
He is
just
he is a financial genius, not a technological genius. Let's make that clear.
Say what the fuck is this? Makes me want to click that.
Sex slave case. Click it.
Oh. Well, let me go back real quick because maybe it's time that you and Alan make a joint statement that sex crimes are hideous. There are real victims out there. False allegations harms both the falsely accused as well as future true victims, who traumatic stories will lose benefit of the doubt since Miss has detailed in minute detail her dinner with. Sorry, oh my bad. I'm reading this from a distance at an angle. Minute detail. Dinner with President Clinton or Mr. Epstein's island, giving details of who was at the table, what color they had, or what color hair they had, who sat where, and how he arrived, me flying him, and through. Yeah, he said he would quit unless you made a statement, should pay your legal fees.
What is this one about?
Oh, this was from Ghislaine Maxwell to Jay Jepp.
Thank you all today for joining us on our Sunday sermon, our church event here. Praise the Lord. Jesus Christ is risen.
On this.
Thank you, Lord, for giving us the Epstein files to prove all these billionaire losers are killing and eating children. Thank you. Praise the Lord, Google. We praise the Lord, Google.
Oh, my gosh. USA Today, Donald Trump gets back on the birther wagon, but insists Hillary drove it first, as he says she will. Hillary and Bill Clinton saying the former president would soon face new troubles related to his friendship with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. That's from Google Alerts. That's weird. This whole thing's weird. This one's like redacted.
Look, they got rid of her email. We know what her email is.
Man, no shit. I'm just trying to, because there's a lot of emails going on. But the thing is, this isn't all the emails.
Hilarious. Love it. GX.
Where? Sorry.
Gmax. This one here. The YouTube video.
I don't know if I want to click on that. I don't trust that. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. There's a lot of shit to go through. These. Like, there's so many.
Go to like Deepak Chopra or one of these other individuals, like the big name, like Boris Nikolsky.
Seeking Alpha. I don't know where to start with this.
That's the problem, right? There's so many. You'd have to start at the very
You would have
beginning.
to go through and read each one because you never know where the conversation goes. This one says, oh, I hate that bullshit. Great meetings. Great meeting you, Harry. Looking forward to seeing you again. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. There's so much to go through.
So a lot of these people,
What?
a lot of these people knew
Look,
who
we
he was.
merged with the female health company, which sells the FC2 female condom to the public sector in Africa and Brazil via UNFPA and USAID. We just recently introduced this condom into the U.S. market, mainly via telemedicine. Would love to meet and discuss further. Okay. That was it. I don't know. This thing could go on forever. But there's all the email stuff. And the thing is that there's Mark Epstein. That's his brother, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what does it say? That's the first thing I read. Has the swelling subsided? Or are you still going around exclaiming, I am a man? FYI, there's a show on Channel 13 at 9 tonight about Beethoven's Ode to Joy. All right. I want to start from the beginning.
No more Homer Simpson.
Okay, so this
is the beginning.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I thought I saw a timestamp differently. Did you mean I am not an animal? Yes, it's been a long time since I saw the movie. You okay? Yes, no more Homer Simpson. I wonder what that's supposed to fucking mean.
Homer Simpson has a very erect nose. Anyway.
Interesting. We'll make more.
This is fantastic audio podcasting.
I know. I'm just trying to see if there was anything that just stood out that we could grab. I'm
in Italy with the kids.
His kids or someone else's
No
kids?
idea.
I don't know. I'm about to move off of this just because we have to go through all this stuff.
No, I do not.
I'm going to go through
So if you go, I think it's either here. Well, no. So click no, not that. The little dots next to it.
Yep.
You have his photos, his J Drive, his J Flights, his. They had his Spotify on there at one point too. I think they took it off. But it's like every photo that's ever been released.
Holy hot damn. The question is, are they going to be redacted? Oh, yeah, they're redacted. Look at all that. How convenient.
Yeah, of course they're redacted.
How convenient.
There are people who are going through and unredacting them. And they are, there's one photo I saw of a little girl with her hands taped to the table.
I'm going to try something.
No.
Copy
You don't want
image.
to do this.
I'm going to try something.
This is a bad idea.
It works the same. I'm going to
This is a bad idea.
I'm going to load it over here.
This is a bad idea, Ben. If it works, you might be put on a quick list.
Let's see what happens. I'm seeing what happens. Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. I tried. Anyways. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to move off of this. This is a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, we've done this before. We went through when they first released it, and we saw some horrendous dancing people on the counter.
Mhm.
That was enough for me to never want to look at the photos again. And then this time it came out, and now there's photos of children taped to tables and all sorts of horrendous things.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, he got it categorized.
Yeah, they're all
inside with other
categorized.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not that many photos. How convenient.
Woody Allen is a little bit of a demented man, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And to think he made a song for Toy Story.
I know. Alan Dershowitz,
Yeah.
Steve Bannon.
Bill Gates. Hey, look, it's the chick he got a disease from. Right?
I don't know
Right.
if that's the case.
Well, apparently he got some type of.
Yeah, who's to know? It's this. I doubt it's
I know.
this woman.
I'm just making a joke. That's it. Oh, she's doing blackface. Cancel her. You look so disappointed.
That's not even a good joke. It's not even a good.
That was hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, dude. But where's your head at? With all
my
the
head between my shoulders.
obviously, I'm talking about the conspiracy stuff.
In terms of what, like the Epstein stuff, or what conspiracy, or just
Everything.
I think this is all coming to light because people demanded it, and I think finally they are releasing it because of what we requested the president to do.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of it is going to be thrown out in the court of law if they ever decided to get anybody in trouble for this, which they won't.
Yeah.
But because of this sort of website, because of them releasing all the passwords, nothing will ever come of this.
Yep.
They may bring these people into court and be like, how did you know Jeffrey Epstein? And they're all going to say the same thing.
Yep.
I met him at a party. We took a photo together because he's the world's best financial advisor. And he's famous for being incredibly wealthy. And I wanted to get a photo with him.
Yep.
And that's all that's ever going to happen of it. There's never going to be a, oh yeah, I hung out with Jeffrey Epstein and we had a great time with kids on the island. Holy shit! Don't clip that. I have never been there.
Yeah.
don't. I didn't know. Hold on. I don't want to be a part of that. Don't clip that. I think nothing's gonna come of it. You're just autistically reading every single email now over there. You have zombie face.
Sorry, I was reading this thing. It was just a thing on Jelaine, but it's all redacted, so you can't get shit.
Of course.
So, sorry.
Of course.
I was just making sure there wasn't something, at least something
I mean,
substantial in there.
There are some things in here that's really damning, but most people have already gone through every single one of them autistically, and those are the
My
people
kinda
that
people.
I'm waiting on. I mean, with the Biden administration, 350,000 kids went missing, and they didn't care to look for them.
Yeah, and they're shit.
And then Trump was able to find, or Tom Hooman was able to find 175,000 of them. Where are the other ones?
Yeah, no shit.
It,
Where are they?
these children have gone missing for a reason during the
Yep.
Biden administration. Also, during these email releases, these new ones,
Mm-hmm.
they said in 2019 Biden got killed by a gunshot.
Yep.
And they put a clone in there to take over his location.
Well, I mean, and everyone called us insane and people like this. I know that me and you touched on it back years ago, and we were talking about how it looked like he was wearing a mask because you can see the fold, and he's adjusting it when he's walking off a stage. There's a video we were watching or whatnot.
Yeah, he pulls his ear, and it's like a
Yeah, and it's like the whole all along the jaw, like just below the jawline, going to the ear and stuff. You know, it looked like a flap, like it's separated, and it was supposed to be like pressed up and sealed. And like even his earlobes changed. Earlobes don't change like that, like because there's I forgot. There's pictures you can pull up of Biden where it shows his earlobes all throughout history where they go and connect, but then all of a sudden now they're a completely different style of like where they droop down and they do like have a loop. Like I was like, that looks like a body double. That's we were saying that then, and now it's like if this is true, like what is in the file release, he was murdered, or shot or whatever, 2019. That fucking adds up, and that explains why everything else happened.
But on the flip side, it could very easily be misconstrued into, oh, we heard all these conspiracies. Let's just put them in the file and make them true. You can make them all shut up.
Yep, and it means nothing.
Yeah. And now it just gaslights all over the world to think that they were right and that the government is still doing everything.
You ever think that maybe this is a gaslight and they get the right to become more physically proactive and violent towards the left because the left is already
100%
the extreme left?
yes.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's a part of my conspiratorial type of my part of my brain that wants to think that these releases and the manner that they're doing it is a way to try to incite activism in people who are more right-leaning to become far right-leaning, like I'm talking about extreme right.
Well, it's Yuri Bezmenov all over again. It's just Yuri Bezmenov.
Yep, 4 stages.
That 4 stages has already occurred. Now they're doing it again in a different light.
Yep.
They're just growing it further into it.
Yep. Or this could be the last stage where it's just
desensitization.
Yeah, you keep we're already got to that point. A lot of people are desensitized to this now, but at the same time, it's like you want to solidify it. So it's like keep pushing it. Even that's part of the desensitized phase. It's solidification.
Yeah,
and this is solidification. Like this would be considered that as well, but I don't know. Part of my conspiratorial side
it can
of my
also
brain,
be ideologic subversion because now people are just making memes about it.
Yep.
They're joking about it. I mean, Jazzy just said something about it. I was going to bring it up. Is that people are now joking about it? If you were not on the list, you weren't working hard enough to make enough money to grind hard enough because you're a broke loser and you weren't a part of these parties.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah, I also wasn't old enough at the time, but yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
happy. I'm really happy I wasn't a part of this.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I think that's probably why I'll never be that tier of person in life, like of class, that would like run in, have the chance of running into these types of people, is because when I hear these stories of people going, it's kind of like when we talked about the Men in Black with the UFO stuff, and we read about how the Men in Black would come and basically threaten these people. I'm like, bitch, do that at my house.
Yeah, try me, bitch.
You're gonna get shot real fucking fast.
Absolutely.
You're not gonna be breathing before you leave my threshold of my home. Like, I already know how I would handle these because of where I stand in life, what my personal convictions. I don't believe in I plan planting like a tree. You don't move.
But
And if I was in that situation, like let's say I was financially in that place where I had those connections, and someone came to me was like, "Oh, I have this guy. He's a cool guy. Like blah blah blah." Let's say it was Jeffrey Epstein, and I don't know who he is. Right? There's no knowledge of any of this stuff. You have no idea who he really is. And I go on a flight with him, and all of a sudden it turns out, oh, hey, come to my island, all this stuff. And I start to see the writing on the wall because, like, you can deduce a situation, like at least see some type of signs. Like you have a gut instinct for a reason. You already, you start to think something's off a little bit. But then all of a sudden it becomes, apparent that this has to do with children and like weird sex shit and all that stuff. I go, yeah, no, I'm good. And then they'd be like, oh, will you tell anyone? I go, bitch, just me and you sitting here right now. I'm going to fucking, if you're going to threaten me with that, then that tells me that when I leave here, I'm going to be fucked either way. I'm just going to kill your ass. Because at least this way, you're gone too. And on top of that, I just removed a very bad cancer from the world.
Yes.
So, well, at that point, that's where my head goes to. It's like, oh, you want to put me between a rock and a hard place? All right, well, we're going to be minced meat
yeah,
together.
that hard place is not going to be so hard for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kill them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Fuck all that. People, I'm just saying that's where my head instinctively goes to. So that just tells me a lot of these people who go there, there's a part of them that wanted it. Some weird part of their brain, to some degree.
A lot of it can also be that they're all at a social event, mingling, talking, networking, and they're getting drunk, and then they're taking photos with really bad people.
Yeah.
That happens a lot, right?
Yep.
You can easily just be at a shindig, a little get together, and you have 4 cocktails, 5 cocktails, you get a little drunk, and now you're taking photos with people, and boom, you're with the most irrehensible person on planet Earth in a photo.
Yep.
Whoops. Didn't mean for that to happen.
Nothing you can do about that.
Other than not drink.
Yeah, exactly. Be responsible of who you're drinking around.
Exactly. So,
you get duped,
and it's very easy to get duped.
Yes, it is.
You have to really be on guard 24/7, especially if you're going to be a high net worth individual in these parties or these very socialite sort of get-togethers.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be really on your guard about who you're talking to.
Oh yeah, and Jazzy Jazz just said something. He said, but a lot of people are opening back up and becoming sensitive again. They are waking up. I think the biggest difference is we have the internet now. They can't. We have the internet now. They can't hide forever, and horrors come to light. That is true, but there is a downside to that. Downside to the narrative of like we have the internet now is that, especially with all the new generative tools that are out there, you don't know what's real and what's not. That's part of the problem, and that they use that to their advantage. And we already talked about that. It's called emotional algorithm. We actually have an episode called. What would we title that? I think it was emotional algorithms or something like that.
Of that sort.
In that episode, when we were talking about it, was they intentionally put certain things in your feed, and they put it in a particular order. So when you're scrolling through, you go through different stages of emotions when you're going.
Yeah, you have all
feed.
4 stages of grief within a matter of 30 seconds.
Yes, and they overstimulate the brain in that aspect, and then put it. It's a way to guide how your brain thinks and operates.
But also on the contrary, if all the data is released into the public on the internet, these people can then fight it, go against it, say it's a lie, and then they can battle it. But if it's all just hidden and within evidence with the FBI or the CIA or whoever is the better organization to arrest people, if all that information is then leaked to the world, you have no grounds on being able to arrest these people. So there's a lot of balance, right?
Yeah.
So if if you find somebody's doing something really horrendous and terrible, and then all of the information is then given to the public, that sort of counteracts the idea of getting them arrested in the court of law and getting them tried. It's like the Amber Heard trials. If Johnny Depp and Amber Heard put all their information to the public, so that let them decide instead of the court of law deciding, the public opinion would have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
So same thing with these Epstein files. They released everything, or they are going to release everything. The public opinion is already going to be made up.
Yeah.
But now everything can be manipulated to potentially have these people walk free.
Yep.
So that there's that fine line of, yeah, we want to release it, show everybody, but we also want to get them in trouble.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be in trouble if we give them all the data.
Facts.
That's just how that works.
Yeah. And this is a good way. The email thing is a good way. It's a good scapegoat to make it to where they can't hold anything on anyone. You know, it's like, I don't know. I've been able to see parts of the legal system and justice system from different places, and I can say that it needs a lot of improvement.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
I hate it when people say, well, you win some, you lose some. Like, it's not perfect. But I'm like, yeah, it's not perfect. But there's so much room for improvement that outweighs a lot of other things. I've seen it and witnessed it myself.
Yeah,
So
I win some and I win some and lose some in a Fortnite battle. I don't win some and lose some.
Yep.
In the court of law, you need to be only winning.
Yeah, and especially if what you're bringing to the table is the actual truth.
Jazzy Jazz Jess, you said you can want to bring something to our attention. Please go right ahead. We'll read it. We'll talk about it. Oh, USA built a system of comfort and disassociation of reality at the same time to take away our senses of community. Yeah, we have talked about that a lot, right?
Ad nauseum, dude.
They teach you to move out of your family's home. They teach you to leave your family to go do something else on your own right because you are independent, you're strong, you don't need anybody. They talk about to women, you don't need no man. You're a strong, independent woman.
Yep. Why do you think they were telling everyone to leave, go to college the moment you get out of high school? And then we come to find out shortly after our generation was brainwashed into, that was shoved down our throats growing up was, you need to go to college the moment you get out of high school. You need to leave your parents' house. You need to get away from your inner community and go there, your support structure. You go there. And then it comes to light that especially in the past 15 fucking years, actually more like 20 years, but it's really ramped up and everyone knows about it now, is that these colleges were intentionally indoctrinating people.
18-year-old kids.
Yes. And manipulating them and creating their own weird fucking zombie armies of extreme liberalism.
Yeah, absolutely.
And communism and socialism. That is part of the 4 stages of ideological subversion.
Yes.
It's a part of it.
It is an ideal scenario to be living with your family. I mean, they did it for centuries before suddenly they didn't want the American people to stay together as a nuclear family.
Yeah.
Whenever feminism came around is when they started being like, separate. Nobody be living with your family. Go live in an apartment 1,000 miles away, buying your own groceries, paying your own bills, doing all these things, so that you can give us more taxes and more money.
Well, here's a good thing, and we can pull it right out of history. And this was through the 50s, 60s, and going into the 70s, which was back in the day, it was pushed. It was the model that we were all working under was the family life, the family home, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the big push. And what was being talked to was like, pretty much you didn't go to college. You weren't pushed to go to college or any of these other things unless you were going to something that really required it, like being a doctor, et cetera.
A lawyer.
Yeah, things like that, a scientist, like whatnot. The rest was, hey, if you're not doing these certain big things, well, then go to a trade school, stay within your family. The model that was generally across the board, don't get me wrong, there's outliers, there always is. Well, here was what was happening at the time. That was when the American people had a lot of power, more power than they've ever had within their own country with their government.
Mm-hmm.
In all reality, like that was the apex of the power that we held. That was a bad thing for the government and all these other organizations within it because they were losing control. So what do? You flip the model. Push, go to college. Push, go to college. Next thing you know, and that's just one of many aspects of what was getting pushed. This is just us hyper-focusing in one area. But it's like, push, go to college, push, go to college. Then come to find out they intentionally were indoctrinating people at countless colleges all over the nation. And all of a sudden, here we are. So it's just like that. I was bringing that up really just to say like, hey, we were actually rolling and jiving in a good way at one point, for the most part, across the board. And then it was like, hey, we don't have as much power without like we're losing
we're
it.
losing control over our
Yeah,
people.
we want to. The government wanted to
And
control
the
more.
Rockefellers took it over.
Yeah, yeah, and that's just one aspect. There's a million different other things.
And now we
got
the Trumpefellers about to be taking over the ecosystem here soon.
The Trumpefellers.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it that way, but you know what? The most you can do as a person is the people close to you, the people you care about, if you have kids or whatnot, a family, is you need to guide them in their life and
be racist.
And be oh my God. No, be supportive. Got him. Be supportive. All these things. Like, for instance, if you have kids, well, spend time with your kids. Talk with your kids. Actually
Just
exist
with them.
Yeah, exist with them. Don't be the thing where it's like, oh, I just got home from work. I don't have time to talk to you. It's like, no, get the fuck over it. Yeah, you were at your work all day. Focus on your kids. Your kids weren't even with you all day. Guess where they were? They were at a school that's run by
they were at their work.
The fucking government. Yeah, where they're also being potentially indoctrinated in different things. I'm not saying all schools, but some schools.
Most.
Yeah, a good chunk of them do, where they're taught only partial histories, things like that.
Or being taken to ICE protests.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my God, don't get me started on that. But yeah, so it's like, spend time with your kids. Love them. Talk with them. Actually live your life with them, because that's the only way you're going to, for future tense, actually have a area in a society where things could actually get put into a good place. You got to raise them correctly.
Piggybacking off of that,
mm-hmm.
Even though we talked about conspiracies, and even though we talked about winning and like finally figuring out that the things that we were talking about for all these years are coming to light and true, at the end of the day, the most important part of your life is the people around you, surrounded by you, your family members, your children, the people who raised you. You may not like these people, but they are the people in your life who are closely knitted to you. It is very important to keep your people close to you and your surroundings small. Take time out of your day to go say you love them. Take your time out of your day to go say hi to them. Sit with them in silence. It doesn't matter. Just be existent in their life.
Yeah.
It does way more wonders than you could ever imagine. Take time out of your life to just be with your family. Yeah. I know that I was really bad at it growing up, but it has been a huge part of my mid to early 40s to be more prominent in my family's life. As you grow older, you sort of realize these things. But yeah, just be more present. It's easy to do.
Yeah,
it's really easy to do.
Yeah.
Are we done?
I think we're done.
I love you all very much. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay smart. Make sure you stay uneducated, because they hate to see you grow and learn. They hate it.
Oh, they do.
They hate to see you become too smart. Stay smartly uneducated. Stay under the radar from the government's eyes.
Yeah, no crap. That's the best way to do it.
Love you all very much.
Yep.
We'll
and that's all we got.
Week, huh?
Thank you for everyone who joined in and sent us comments and stuff. Yeah. And we were talking with you guys. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was.
F is for friends.
And
who
since
do
your name
stuff together, U is for you and me.
There we go. Oh, I'll read this last one before we jump off. It says, when I was a kid, probably about 7 or 8, I received a random
letter.
Oh, yeah,
letter.
I assume it was saying letter. Random letter letting me know. Oh, it just popped up on me. Letting me know I was excited. Gosh, there's too many messages coming. I have to keep scrolling upwards. When I was about 7 or 8, random letter let me know I was awarded a spot in this program. It was a program for young children to travel to different countries all across the world for 1 year. I was excited, but my mom said no, thank God. But this was completely random. No one from my class got one. I haven't heard anyone else getting one. That's not true. I've heard of this happening.
Keep going.
Oh, sorry. Well, let me scroll back up. Where'd it go? Oh my God. Where did I pass it? Where'd it go? Or anyone else getting one? But I swear this happened. I remember 2 were Australia and Austria. I got them confused as a kid. Hungary, UK, Germany is,
I think
too. No, don't leave. I just read it. I read it.
Well, We hope
But
you all
yeah.
have a wonderful week. We will see you next time.
And I will leave you with this. Yes, and we are going to jump off because we got to go. But I will say this. I have heard of this. I actually personally know 2 people who have told me about something of this nature happening to them when they were kids. That was, I mean, and these were people I knew back when I lived in, I think it was like Colorado. They actually mentioned that. I have not experienced that myself, but I have heard of this from other people talking about it. And this is before all the blow up of this type of topic and, you know, the human trafficking stuff and the child trafficking. So you never know. I mean, close call, bro.
Yeah, close call for
Or-
sure. You got
Or dudette.
you
whichever
almost
are.
got yoinked.
Yeah. And then boinked.
Shut up.
That-
Y'all have a wonderful week.
Yep,
We will
you guys have
see
a wonderful
next time.
time.
Adios.
Yep.
Bye
Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Where's the thingy? There it is. There we go. Ooh, it's a choo-choo train. I think you got to do it like this. I'm way better at blowing at you. There we go. You gotta funnel it right, dude. You gotta curl those lips more. Really get in there.
I bet that sounds awful.
It sounds awful.